What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Wordcast, the weekly podcast where we sit down with you to talk about what's going on here at the Word Productions, go over video game news, chat about survival horror, machinima, and more. I'm one of your hosts, Shaun Clark. With me today is Jazz Rich.
Hello.
And Cody Howard.
Yee.
As always, you can find the Wordcast on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/The Word Productions, and now you can also listen to us on Google Play. Just search for the Wordcast. So, Jazz, how are you doing? How was your week?
We're on Google Play now?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, I didn't.
Wow. Did I stutter?
A little bit.
I told him not to touch me there.
Whoa.
In the Google
in my
Play?
ward.
Oh. Don't Google my play.
Oh, that sounds bad.
Or don't play with my Google. That's better.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward.
Yeah, a little bit. So, Jazz.
Hello.
How are you? How was your week?
My week was long.
Was it good? Was it bad? What'd you do?
I did nothing. Actually, no, that's not true. I made some Let's Plays. Yay.
Ooh.
Yay.
You gonna talk about it, or is it top secret?
I'll talk about it in the oh fuck, I already forgot what they're called. In the updates.
You shut your face.
I'll talk about it later.
How about you, Cody? Anything exciting happen?
Well, last weekend I went to Indiana and I did a show, and that was awesome. And then I came home and played a fuck ton of Forza Horizon 4.
Nice. How is that? Terrible.
It's fantastic.
It looks nice.
Yeah, everyone hates driving games except for me.
I like them, but in moderation.
I like Crazy Taxi.
Ooh, that's not really a driving game.
I got that on my Xbox. Yes, it is. You have to drive people.
It is a driving game. It's just a very as arcade as it gets driving game.
It's the greatest, though.
It's too hard. Fuck that game.
Oh, it's because you're a bad driver.
No, I just don't know the paths. I don't know how to get to the places.
You just
the path is in the grass.
Cut through the pedestrians and the schools.
Just murder No, you lose points.
Exactly.
You don't even know how to play that game. Jesus.
Oh, I just know you have to drive into things.
Like people.
Like real life.
Yeah. Murder.
Yeah.
So, for me, I've been busy working on some more Halloween content for the Ward, but I'll get to that in the update section.
So the whole podcast is going to be in the update section.
Hell yeah.
And now to the update section.
Bye.
Fast forward. But yeah, other than that, it's been a typical week. I did get screwed over by GameStop though, so
oh yeah,
that was fantastic.
That sucks.
Yeah, I should have Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but I don't, because
are they ordering you a new copy?
No, they're fucking assholes and they don't give a shit. They're just like, oh, you pre-ordered the wrong thing. So I think what the problem is I said I want to pre-order the collector's edition. And there isn't technically a collector's edition, but, they could use some common sense. You have the Pro edition or whatever, which is just a little box with, I think, the season pass or some additional DLC or something. Like, nothing is in that. And then you have the giant fucking box with all the collectible stuff. Which one's the collector's edition? Gee, I wonder. So when I fucking said collector's edition and they didn't question me on it, I assumed that they pre-ordered the right thing, but apparently they didn't.
But isn't there like a price difference between the two?
Yeah, like $150.
So yeah, like you paid like $50 and they're like, well, he clearly ordered the giant chest, so.
Yeah, you would think.
Did they at least give you your money back?
Well, yeah, they gave me what I put down on the game, but like they didn't give a shit. They weren't sympathetic. They didn't try to find me one or anything. They're just a bunch of assholes.
I would go to another GameStop and tell them about it, and they could like probably call the company and be like, yo, this store screwed a customer over and they're not doing anything about it. Maybe they'll compensate you.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm pissed about it. It's fucking bullshit. But I did pre-order something cool, and hopefully I actually get it this time. But a couple episodes ago, Cody, we were talking about that beat 'em up collection, that Capcom beat 'em up collection, and I'm like, oh, I don't want it because it's digital.
Are they
Well,
finally making the physical?
Well, yes and no. So Japan's getting a physical, and they're getting a collector's edition. So I pre-ordered that, but hopefully I get it. It wasn't through GameStop, so I might get it. But for some reason, it's called Capcom Belt Collection, which is kind of weird.
You were gonna get a bunch of belts.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of belts.
You're gonna get fucked.
It's like
again.
Capcom. But it comes with an art book, like 5 soundtracks and a bunch of stuff, plus the physical version of the game. So that's really cool. So I'm happy that I can get that and not feel like shit because it's digital. That's pretty much it for me. How about video games? What are you guys playing? Cody?
Other than Forza Horizon 4, let me look if my controller will turn on. For some reason it won't. That's weird.
Are you playing that much that you have to look?
Yeah, I have like 500 games on my hard drive, so it's sorted by last played, but for some reason I can't find my working controller, so I DK. But me and my buddy Terry, Grumble Force on YouTube, plug in. No, this past like few weeks, we had to do it for a few weeks because I had to leave town and everything. We've been playing Halo, and about one Halo a night in chronological order. So we started with 1, 2, ODST, 3, 4, 5, and we played Reach last year, so we didn't have to play that. And so other than Forza, been playing a lot of Halo, and I think that's it until I can get a controller plugged in to say anything else, because garbage. There we go, got it. Can't find my other controller. Fallout Shelter some more, and I think that's about it. Oh, Conan Exiles, a fuck ton of Conan Exiles actually. I rented a server.
I just realized you're playing Fallout Shelter on Xbox. I didn't even think they released it on that.
They released it on there like years ago.
Did they really? Wow. For some reason I thought that was only on PlayStation. Maybe it was on PlayStation first?
What?
It's on Steam too.
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's on everything.
Well, because initially it was like a cell phone game, and then I could have swore when they brought it to console, it was only on PlayStation.
No, Bethesda has an exclusive deal with Xbox, so it was on there. And then it was like, so it was on phone. Then it came to Xbox and PlayStation and whatnot all around the same time, or something along those lines.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking about. I'm going to look that up. I could swear, because I think... No, I guess I would have had a PlayStation. I don't know. I have to look into that. That's weird. I might be thinking of something else, I guess. But yeah, how
I'm
about
looking
you?
into it.
Let me know what you find. What have you been playing, Jess?
I've been playing some Defiance on Steam, and I've been playing, I tried Among the Sleep, which is awesome. And I just basically like plugged in my Super Nintendo and been playing some of my childhood favorites.
Ooh. What are you playing?
Aladdin.
Oh, that game's so good.
I played Lion King, but I got scared at the same part I used to get scared just because I remembered how scared I was.
February 7th, 2017 is when it came to Xbox. It wasn't until June 10th at E3 this year that they put it on PlayStation 4.
Oh, so I had it reversed?
Yeah, it was last year, February, like the beginning of last year, it was on Xbox, and it wasn't until E3 this year they decided they're putting it on PlayStation.
I just had it backwards. It was kind of right.
Yeah, it was like a year and a half.
Yeah. So is the Lion King on, you said Super Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Is that the same version that they put on the Genesis? Because I know Aladdin was different from Genesis to Super Nintendo.
I've never played the Genesis.
I played all those games on the Genesis.
I grew up on Bomberman, like straight up Bomberman, and Donkey Kong Country.
She's talking straight up Bomberman. Did you
straight up Bomberman?
She said, "This ain't no games. This is the real deal."
I go on like Call of Duty World War II. I'm like, y'all bombing wrong. Supposed to like do it with a little TV head on, you know.
Genesis had Bomberman 2.
I don't remember because I didn't play Genesis.
God damn it. Yeah, I mean, I guess when we were kids, we couldn't have both systems. Unless we were rich.
I didn't even have like a regular Nintendo. My cousin did, and I played it at his house every day. But like the extent of me playing that was like Duck Hunt and Battletoads.
Oh, Battletoads.
Oh, and Dr.
Fucking
Mario,
horrible.
but that was basically Tetris, and I've never been good at Tetris.
I finally beat that game, Battletoads. Like, I beat it when that rare replay came out. Like, finally I beat it. It took me that long to beat it. Like, I played that shit on the NES, and I couldn't beat it until it was on the Xbox One.
Oh, on the
I,
rare replay?
That game's yeah, that game's hard as shit.
You know what's cool though? I was at the park with my friend or my cousin, I can't remember, when I was a kid, and we were biking, and I saw like this little thing in the sand, so I went to look, and it was a little like Game Boy cartridge, and it was Battletoads. And I like cleaned it as best I could and took it home and put it in my Game Boy, and it worked. So like
Nice.
I was able
That's
to play
awesome.
Battletoads at school. Before texting, there was Game Boy.
Game Boy, the first cell phone.
I'll
Without the
never
phone.
forget.
Game Boy, the first thing that gets taken off of you in class.
Yeah,
Damn.
they confiscate your Game Boy and your Tamagotchis, and you know you're in shit. They're like, but my Tamagotchi will die. You can feed him
Yeah,
after
you,
school.
Flip the desk, you punch the teacher in the face. I need to feed him. Where's the key to your desk?
Where's my child?
He's gonna die.
Do you guys remember that? Like, asking people to babysit your Tamagotchi when you had to go do something?
I never had asked
Yeah.
anybody to babysit mine because it would die in 5 minutes because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
I
My
never
sister
got
asked
into
me
that.
to, and I reset it. It's like, I was younger than her, so she was like, I need you to watch this and feed him and blah, blah, blah. And I just like, I saw the little hole at the back, and I was like, what does this do? I stuck a pen in there, and yeah, I killed her
You
baby.
murderer.
I killed my nephew and or niece.
And or. How could you?
We'll just wait till she has a real kid.
I'm gonna kill that too.
Fuck it.
You didn't say that you were playing Call of Duty though, did you?
Me?
Yeah.
That's because I'm not playing it.
Liar.
I live it.
What? God.
I'm sorry, I believe the name of that game has now been officially changed to Shoosting.
Oh yeah. It was World War II. Now it's Shoosting.
Now it's World War Life. Or Shoosting, yeah. Shoosting. Yeah, okay, I've been playing Call of Duty. Right about here.
Call of World War II.
Call of World War Duty.
Duty Edition.
All the duties.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. You guys have been playing a lot more than me. But
Well, you never have time for anything.
But
He's been playing sleep and work.
I've been playing trying to sleep, but not actually sleeping.
I run a gaming
I'm losing
podcast,
that
but I'm
game.
not allowed to game.
I'm trying.
There's other games out there, but
Well,
Resident Evil 4.
I'd be playing Call of Duty Black Ops 4, but, you know, GameStop. Fuckers.
Instead, you've been getting played.
By GameStop.
God
That's
damn.
ironic. Got played by GameStop. It's not how it's supposed to work.
Because
This is why I only do digital.
You shut the fuck up. No, my mistake was GameStop. I should have gone to Best Buy or Amazon or, well, I guess I couldn't have gone to Amazon.
Walmart. Or any
Fuck
other
Walmart.
fucking store.
Well, it's hard too, because like when you're getting collector's editions of stuff, you don't have many options. Sometimes it's only GameStop that you can go to, so that's always fun.
It's true.
Fucking need to burn that place to the. Well, they're not going to be along much. They're not going to be around much longer anyway, so they're.
What, GameStop?
Yeah.
Why do you say that? Because everyone's been saying that for years, but nothing seems to have happened yet, even though they're slowly declining. I don't know.
Well, I don't think
And
they've
it-
still gotten a buyer. They've been trying to sell.
It's because everything's digital now.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're on the cusp of being gone. Like it's going to happen soon.
Are they like? I mean, technically they're already all gone because I went there the other day and there was one shelf at the very corner of the store that had games on it. Everything else was just garbage, like crap and board games and shirts and belts and
Hot Topic.
yeah, but except like awesome coasters, so I won't complain too much.
Yeah, there's like a couple of gems in there, but there's a lot of garbage, and most of it is not games, like you said, which is dumb. Oh, let's go to GameStop to get not games.
Yeah,
What?
because the games stop and the garbage starts.
But yeah, I mean they've had all kinds of problems going on. They they had like a upgraded version of their Pro Card or whatever, and
Oh, yeah.
that failed. They discontinued that. They rolled out like a rental program for like a couple of days or a week or something stupid, and that went away. Like they're just trying anything and everything that they can, and none of it's working. So now they're trying to sell, and nobody wants to buy them. So
Maybe Telltale will buy them and then fuck them all over.
and then it'll all just burn in hell.
And that's World War III.
Speaking of Telltale, guess what? It's time
They're
for
back.
some news.
Na.
Let's kick.
Typewriting sounds.
Let's.
Hold on, where's my keyboard? My mechanical. That's going into a Facebook chat, actually. I better stop.
Wow, fail. With the closure of Telltale, the final season of The Walking Dead was pulled from online stores after only 2 of the 4 episodes were released. Telltale stated that they were working on securing another developer to finish the final 2 episodes, and it looks like they've done just that. Robert Kirkman, the creator of The Walking Dead and his Skybound Games studio, will be directly taking over the project to completion. Apparently, they're attempting to reassemble the original Telltale team to do the job. Skybound president Dan Murray stated, quote, "This has nothing to do with Telltale Games and everything to do with the people involved in the Walking Dead game and trying to take care of them in the meantime the best way we can. That's the process that we're in. Save the game for the fans and provide at least a runway to the team as we finish off the game. This has everything to do with the people who are making the game and the fans." So it sounds like they're approaching the situation the way that it should have been approached in the first place, but the employment of the rehired developers, it's going to be a short-term thing. So they're going to be disbanded as soon as they finish the Walking Dead game. So like that doesn't really sound appealing to
I wouldn't go
the
back.
original
I'd be
team.
like-
I mean, it's already a fucking mess. You know, they already got screwed over. And sure, you know, getting a job and money is important. But like you're going into a situation with a company that completely screwed you over, and it's temporary. Like they're not even going to have a time frame. They're not going to know how long they're even there.
Yeah, at least you get to know that, like, you're being hired back temporarily and know that you're able to make money for a certain amount of time. So at that same time while you're working there, you could still be looking for another job at another gaming company. So at least you can have still some temporary income rather than nothing at all.
Yeah. And I'm sure that's going to draw some of them back. But I mean, that's such a shitty situation. You know, the morale there is going to be really bad. Like, I think the only people that are going to do that are the people that absolutely have to do it. Like the people that relocated, you know, for that job and got fired immediately after. Like, they're probably not going to have a choice. And I get that, but nobody else is going to want to deal with that.
Yeah, definitely after Walking Dead, they're probably going to shut down for good because they're just doing it for that game. And
No, they are for sure. They're only bringing back the team to finish The Walking Dead, and then they're immediately closing down Telltale. Well,
Yeah.
with Minecraft too, however long that takes. Like once those 2 things are completed, it's over. Like they're gonna be gone. So if they agree to come back to finish The Walking Dead, they don't. You know, it could be a couple months, and then they're back on their asses again. But I mean, I guess at least they have the opportunity to have a job for, you know, a couple months while they look for something else.
Right.
But like, it's still concerning because the people that do come back and start working on that again, and if their morale's like destroyed, how good of a product are we going to get from this? Is it even going to be worth it?
It's either going to be, because I guess it only goes 3 ways. I'm, you know, whatever. So this is probably going to sound dumb of me to say. It's either going to be kind of mediocre because they're into it, but they're not real into it. They're going to be, like you said, the morale is going to be kind of crushed a little bit, knowing the inevitable. So it's probably like you might have a shitty workplace with, you know, employees that are like, man, this is it. When we finish it up, it's all over. Or they could have the mindset of like the original Final Fantasy, where they're just like, this is our last game. Let's pour everything we got into it and make the best thing ever.
Well, that's probably what would have happened if Telltale had addressed this properly.
Sooner.
Not even sooner, just if they had addressed it correctly, instead of just being like, hey,
Get
guess what?
out.
You're done. Bye. You know, if they had notified their employees and been like, hey, you know, this sucks, but this is the situation, start looking for another job. You know, even if they were forthcoming about not being able to pay them their severance, you know, because they just don't have the money. Like, they needed to communicate that shit and put all their cards on the table, you know, out of respect for their employees. And if they had done that correctly, and then they were all called back and they had built that rapport with their team, like, this would be like a superhero event and everybody would be coming back and like, yeah, this is awesome. We get to save the game. And they would pour themselves into it and it'd be awesome. You know, they'd be getting a second chance to do something that they're passionate about. And now it's just like, oh, fuck. Well, I guess I got to go back to work.
Now they're going to put a bunch of dicks in the game.
They're going to Disney it up.
Yep.
Hidden
Subliminal
dicks.
penis.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
Did you hear about the Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like, jab at EA Easter egg?
No.
No? Do you want to hear about it?
Yeah.
So, there's apparently at some point, no spoilers, by the way, just so you know, there's a quest, I think it might be a main quest, I'm not sure, where you have to fight in an arena or do these like challenges and tests from these 3 masters, and this is what I'm trying to remember, so it's rough remembrance. But you can either do the test for the masters or you can offer to buy, because you need these coins. Once you pass the test, they give you a coin, and once you get all the coins from all the masters, they let you in or whatever to this place. And you can offer to do the test or buy the coins outright from these masters with the in-game currency. And one of the like 3 masters of the game, when you shoot the dialogue, oh, okay, can't I just buy the coin off of you outright? He says something along the lines of, oh, that's how you want to do it. You want to go straight to pay to win. What about your feeling of pride and accomplishment?
Nobody wants that. Nobody plays games for fun. You know, they just want to win.
He pretty much just said that whole thing, that like most downvoted Reddit post. He pretty much resaid that. He's like, oh, you want to pay to win. What about pride and accomplishment? That sense of enjoyment and feeling of getting something done. And I was like, damn.
Wow. All right. So next thing, so we're going to talk about video game movies for a second. So it seems like video game movies are coming back in full force. Like, they kind of died off for a little bit, and it seems like they're coming back for some unfortunate reason.
Are they? Because the only thing I heard was Tomb Raider. Oh, they are making that Duke Nukem movie, I guess.
Even
with John Cena.
There's like a ton. Well, is that even confirmed? Like, I know they've been talking.
I don't know if it's gonna be John Cena, but they said they're trying to make a Duke Nukem movie, and I'd play it.
You'd play the movie?
I'd play the movie.
You'd play the game based on the movie?
The game of the movie.
Because you know that would happen.
Movie based on the game.
Yeah. But no, like, not even counting, like, there's a ton of movies that are just kind of floating around out there that, like, may or may not have a script or just a director or whatever. They're not, like, officially announced. There's still a lot that have been announced. So for upcoming movies, we have Mega Man, Sonic, Dance Dance Revolution, Uncharted, and I know there's more than that.
There's a Dance DDR fucking movie coming out?
Yeah, we talked about that last week on the podcast.
Oh,
stupid. But yeah,
so mad.
And now
that sounds trash.
We have the Monster Hunter movie that's been officially announced, and we have some plot details.
It was announced a while ago, but fucking goddamn it, I hate fucking Paul W.S. Anderson. His wife's a shitty actress.
Yeah, so it was being talked about like all those other video game movies, but they made it official a couple of days ago. And yeah, man, oh man, is it going to be a piece of shit.
There was an on-set photo, and it was just her in her dressing room with some dirty makeup, and I was like, that's garbage.
Show anything. Like, why even bother?
Show me the weapons and the monsters. I don't want to see fucking this rip-off Jill Valentine fucking character ruining another Capcom franchise.
Ouch. But it's so true. Like you said, the movie's going to be directed by Paul Anderson that did Resident Evil, and it's going to be starring Mila Jovovich. Shocking, I know.
I feel like I give her too much shit, but in all reality, though, to be honest, I'm sure she's a fucking fine actress. It's just it's
She
a Paul
can
W. S. Anderson movie, so
That's the problem. But yeah, I guess Ron Perlman's going to be in it, and Tony Jaa. So Jovovich will play Artemis, the leader of a United Nations military team. She somehow gets sucked into a different universe featuring monsters. In this world, Jovovich's character teams up with a character named The Hunter, who is played by Tony Jaa. They work together to close the portal to the dimension to keep the monsters from coming to Earth. Garbage. Fucking trash.
Oh boy.
So basically,
it's another space portal movie.
Basically, they're gonna have Monster Hunter be its own world or whatever, separate from Earth, and there's gonna be a portal that fucking brings them into our world. It's gonna be so bad. So bad.
Digimon, digital monsters.
God.
They need a Digimon. I was gonna say they need a Digimon movie, but they have a Digimon movie. They need a live action Digimon movie.
That's Pacific Rim. Everything is Pacific Rim.
I'm sure.
DDR, Pacific Rim.
I'm sure that the Digimon movie is coming.
That's what you
Digimon
just
needs
described
to,
sounded exactly like it.
Digimon needs to like return like a whole new craze of Digimon.
Oh God, no! Please.
But like that's all I understood from what you just described. Not all monsters will be bad. Some monsters will team up with our human friends to fight other monsters.
Meanwhile, we sound like we're probably talking out of our ass, and other people are like, "Whoa, stop shitting on Paul W.S. Anderson. He's a good director. Did you see those Resident Evil movies?"
Oh my God.
No, I only seen 2 Resident Evil movies, and they were both CG.
Good. That is the right answer.
And you know what? I will admit, like, I actually like Mila Jovovich, but I can watch Fifth Element every single day.
I can't
either. Jovovich.
I thought it was Jovovich.
Jovovich. I watched when I used to actually like the first only Resident Evil movie. I watched the commentary, and the actors were like yelling at complaining at each other about the name or something.
About how to say her name.
It. They were mispronouncing it. Like Michelle
commentary.
Rodriguez was mispronouncing it, and she was like, "But we made a movie together. Like, how do you not know my name?"
Damn, that's fucked up.
But I also actually liked Ultraviolet. It was weird and hard to follow. I liked it. I grew up on those movies. Not grew up on, but I like things people don't like.
What is his name? He played Carlos in the first Resident Evil movie.
Oh, the guy from The Mummy?
Yes, the Mummy guy.
I didn't realize, because I was talking about The Mummy the other day.
Oded Fair or something?
Yeah, okay, so I was watching The Mummy the other day, and I was telling Erica, because she'd never seen the ones with Brandon Fraser, and I was like, oh, I really like those Mummy movies.
Were there other ones?
The ones
there's
the
one.
black and white ones, the Universal monster.
Oh, okay.
Well, plus there's the Tom Cruise one.
No.
Yeah, which we don't talk about that. Yeah. Don't acknowledge it.
It'll go away. It's like a T-Rex. If you stand still, it just walks away. But we were watching The Mummy the other day, and I was telling her about the Brandon Fraser ones. I didn't realize, I was like, man, that actor. I was like, you don't see him much, but he kind of looks like Billy Zane. And she's just like, oh yeah, he kind of does. And she looks at him and she goes, that's Carlos from Resident Evil. I said, no fucking way. I didn't know it was the same guy, because with hair, when he has hair, because he doesn't in The Mummy, he looks totally different. Because The Mummy, he doesn't have his little soul patch and spiky black hair. And
wait, he's not The Mummy. He's in.
No, he's that random dude.
Yeah, he's in one of the movies.
Oh, she told me he was the Mummy, and I was like, no way.
No.
I thought that's what you were talking about. Because I was gonna say, yeah, the guy who played Imhotep, he actually also does look like Billy Zane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wasn't in the Resident Evil movies.
No.
I'm going to his fucking thing right now.
Yeah, he pretty much looks the same. Well, not the same, but you can tell it's him. He's got
he's
like a
mix of Billy Zane and, I guess, I don't know. I can't tell who else.
Yeah, he's just like a soldier dude or whatever.
Okay, because I was confused. I was like, why doesn't he look like him?
Yeah.
I just knew him from Charmed.
He was in Charmed?
Yeah, he was this. He would basically like tell people to kill themselves, and they would, and he'd be like, "Meh."
They're remaking
All I
that
know.
show.
Yeah. It's going to be on Netflix, isn't it?
I'm sure it is. Isn't everything?
I don't want to hear shit talking on Netflix right now because Castlevania Season 2 comes out on Halloween.
Oh shit! It's gonna be like 8 episodes, right?
Yeah, I think so. 8 or 16 instead of fucking 4.
Yeah, 4 is ridiculous. I
I
understand
believe
they
it's
were just
because
trying
it was
to
like a
test
test
it,
pilot. Yeah.
but still 4. Come on.
Yeah, but they at least they were an hour long each instead of 22 minutes.
Were they that long? It didn't seem like it.
I believe they were like 40 something minutes each, so they were like 2 episodes in one. So technically it was the length of 8 normal episodes of a show.
But still, like, at least give us a half season. Give us 12 episodes. But I guess since they're not 20 minutes, I guess that's closer.
I'm Googling the runtime right now. How many episodes? That's not what I want to ask. I want to know how long the runtime is. And I just closed my internet.
Good job.
There we go. I got it.
Okay.
I lowered it. There's no way they've been 23 to 25 minutes each. No way. They've had to been 40 minutes each. Because those episodes were long as fuck.
I don't remember those being long at all. Because I blew through that shit like really quick.
Yeah, because I binged it all day too, but it feels like it's been more than like normal ass episodes. Well, I guess they did a good job then if it feels like it's been more than what it actually was, because they crammed a crap ton of story in fucking 22-minute or 23 to 25-minute episodes.
Did they though?
I feel like they did.
I don't know.
If they didn't cram a whole lot, then it feels like they did because they explained it really well. Like I didn't feel like nothing was lost.
What they had there was like fleshed out really well, but I mean they didn't really go anywhere with the story, which was kind of
well, yeah, they didn't make it to the castle. They just did the whole setup to.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, spoilers for Castlevania Season 1 because I mean he's in the trailer. You know, they got all the way up to where they met Alucard, and he's like, "Oh, hey, what's up, guys?" And they're like, "Let's fight for one cool scene." And they did a good bit. They got all the way up to there. Didn't go to the castle, but now this whole season's gonna be, you know, going to Dracula's castle and shit like that.
I'll be curious to see how that works. Like if season 2 does even better than season 1 did, like I wonder if they'll turn it into a full series instead of just like 4 or 8 episodes.
I have a feeling that they will. I'm excited for it, like stupidly excited. It's because I'm a fucking huge Castlevania nerd.
I know, and it's the only way we can get Castlevania these days because they don't make games anymore. Fuckers.
Right. At least we got Bloodstained to look forward to, so.
Konami's garbage. Sitting on top of all those franchises, doing nothing. Making fucking pocket slot
Pachinko machines.
Yeah. I thought it was pocket slot.
Oh, it's Pachinko, because they have Metal Gear Pachinko and everything. They're doing something with them. They're making gambling machines.
Games. Yeah, they're making gambling machines. That's all that matters. Wasting their fucking talent. And it's dumb too, because like especially the Metal Gear one, but they also did one for Capcom did one for Resident Evil, and like they redo the CG and it looks amazing, and it's like all you can do is imagine that being a game, and you're never gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
I forgot about the Resident Evil slot machine things.
Yeah, there's some really cool footage in that, and like you can't even see it all because 1, it's in Japan, and 2, even like you have to throw all this money into it just to see cutscenes. Why? I wonder how much money you have to pour into a machine to actually see like all the footage.
Isn't there, was it the Resident Evil one or was it the Metal Gear one that actually has like canon information to the story inside the games, like the slot machines?
That sounds like
I think it was the Metal Gear.
Yeah. Because
I wasn't entirely sure.
From what I've seen, the Resident Evil one's just like pretty much the same thing from the first game. Nothing new. But again, I haven't seen all of it. So who knows? There could be anything in there.
It's the secret in the slot machine is Lisa Trevor returns.
Yeah. Canon.
Yeah. No books or anything. Only in the slot machine.
She'll just pop up randomly later in like Resident Evil 8 and everyone's just going to be like, what the fuck?
What are you doing here? And they're like, they don't explain it.
Yeah,
and
they
they're just
don't
like,
acknowledge anything.
You have to go to the machine.
Yeah, there's an advertisement built into the game to go play the fucking machine. That's not
Like, if there's not one in you, here's some DLC where you play in virtual reality to the slot machine.
Oh my god. That seems like something they would do too. Assholes.
It's beautiful. Fallout 76 stress test in 20 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm excited to break stuff.
Well, hopefully it doesn't break. Then you can actually play it. You should be wanting it to not break, because if it breaks, you're going to play it for like whatever, however long it takes to break, and then
the 4 hours, the 4 hour stress test, right? But at the same time, I'm like, if it does end up breaking, at least I know that they'll be prepared, so I don't have to get a, you know, the game come out day one and I not play it till 3 days later when they fix everything. So that's kind of my hope. Is like, part of me is like, I hope it breaks just for that extra measure or precaution so I can play the actual game when it comes out.
Yeah. Well, hopefully you like it. I wish you
I
the
know
best.
I will. I know you won't. I'll describe it to you and we'll have a conversation and maybe you can be convinced.
Maybe when it comes out, I'll do a little bit more research and end up picking it up, but I highly doubt it.
I was about to say, or after the podcast, you could just watch a 1 hour video of gameplay that someone describes it, and you could be like, okay, now I understand.
I don't think that's going to happen, but we'll see.
You can go pre-order it at GameStop.
You shut your damn mouth. All right, so next thing we got, the deluxe costumes for Resident Evil 2 Remake have been revealed.
They look so good.
Kinda. I have mixed feelings.
I mean, Leon looks weird, but I mean, Claire's look good.
Yeah, I agree. Well, some of them. So Leon has his noir detective outfit that has like the slick back hairstyle and like a dress suit without the jacket. And then his second costume is essentially Rick Grimes.
Yeah.
But I mean, from the moment they announced that, we kind of knew that what that was going to be because they showed that sheriff in the reveal trailer. So that's not really shocking. Same thing with Claire's Elsa outfit. You know, that's pretty much exactly what we expected it to be. Full body jumpsuit from RE 1.5, which is cool. That's my favorite one, of course. And then she has a like a military outfit that's kind of similar to Jill's military outfit in the original Resident Evil remake. Do you remember that one? Or did you even play that?
Wait, Resident Evil 1?
Yeah. Did you unlock Jill's military outfit in that?
I don't believe I did, but then again, I'm very bad at Resident Evil 1, and the last time I beat that game when I was like a kid, and fucking today I just come to it occasionally, and I never actually go back to beat any of the HDs. The last time I beat it was on the PlayStation 1. I don't have the patience for Resident Evil 1 anymore.
You son of a bitch, get the fuck out of here.
It's scary as fuck. This camera angle is fucking do me in.
But yeah, so Claire's got like a green sleeveless body armor and a bandana. So yeah, look up pictures.
I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah, it gives you vibes. Like it gives you like the vibe of the of Jill's outfit from the original remake.
Just so you know, if we're talking about a topic, I'm gonna Google it without you knowing, so I'm like relevant to whatever the fuck we're talking about. So
nice.
He does look like Rick Grimes, though.
He totally does. I'm sure that's part of the appeal. It's like, ooh, that's a thing that's happening right now. And then finally, Claire's also got her noir costume, which is kind of the same thing. She's wearing like a dress shirt with suspenders. She's got a tie and a fedora. That one's pretty cool.
Sexy.
I like that one better than Leon's. But
yeah, Leon's is like, I felt like they could have did better. Like, I like his Resident Evil 4 like old school gangster outfit. Like, I wish they would have just put that on him.
Yeah, they pretty much did that already, and they did it better. So it's like they took a step back. But yeah, I don't know. I felt like these were kind of underwhelming. I mean, I really like the Elsa one, but I don't know. I was hoping to be kind of blown away. I kind of knew what to expect, but
I'm never blown away when it comes to alternate costumes. Like, the reason why I'm like, wow, they're fucking cool is because I have no expectations. So if I have none, they're immediately going to be higher when I do see them.
yeah, maybe that was a mistake, is that they gave them a name, so we kind of had an idea of what to expect, or at least we made up in our minds kind of what to expect.
Player error.
But as long as they have unlockable costumes in the game like they did with the original, then I'll be okay with it. Which they better. That'd be bullshit if they took out
unlockable if they
costumes.
Don't, that would be terrible.
Yeah, that would really piss me off. I kind of hope they don't even change them. Like, I hope it's the same outfits from the original game, maybe updated a little bit, because I like those outfits. But we'll see. And they also showed the official box art, which is reversible. Yeah, it's reversible. Yeah. So it's either... I don't like that. It's either Leon or Claire, one or the other in the rain. Like, why is there not one that has both? Especially the way that they're doing the game, since there's not like an A-B scenario anymore, since it's all one story. That's kind of a weird choice. Yeah, one cohesive
story.
If they had it split like they had it before, it would have made a little bit more sense, but...
Oh, isn't it still like 2 campaigns in one? Isn't that what they're doing? Except you either play as Leon's campaign or Claire's campaign? Except there's no like scenarios that change anything?
I don't think so. My understanding is that it's
just going to flip back and
broken. Forth. I don't even think it's going to go back and... Well, that I don't know. They didn't really say. But the way that they stated it was like it's all pretty much built into one story. So
I thought they meant that as in like it's just all canon, but there's still 2 campaigns.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's one campaign.
Because the way I was watching streams on it, and the way they have like the demo set up is, which I get it's a demo, so it's not clear on if that's going to be the actual game or not. But like it's like, oh, press start, and they press start, and it says Leon's chapter, Claire's chapter. And then you pick that, and it throws you into the whatever story of the character you picked.
Oh, I thought that was just for the demo.
It might be just for the demo. That's what I'm saying. But I get the feeling that they're... Because I swear I heard something about it, but so I can't like give you a news source to clarify either. So, you know, it might be user error. But I thought I heard somewhere that they were doing it 2 campaigns, but it's no like... one campaign doesn't affect the other campaign, so there's no non-canon nonsense.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll have to see, I guess. It just seemed to me like it was all just one campaign. They just took both of their campaigns from the original version and then mashed them together, basically.
Yeah, because if they do that, then they're just going to have to switch between 2 separate characters at all times. And trying to do that and still have like the consistency of like, which I'm sure they could do it, of like the, what do you call it, the containers, the boxes, the save boxes, and it not have the other players' items in it. That's just going to be like, it's going to feel weird because you put a gun in as Leon and you play as Claire and you go, what? Oh, I wonder if I could get that gun and it's not in there. It's going to feel weird because then it's going to confuse your inventory space for both characters.
Yeah.
That's how I feel as a person anyway. It might not do that, but...
Yeah, we'll have to see how they do it. I wish they just kept it the way that it was before. I really like that system. And it gave you a lot of replayability, too, for the game, which was nice.
Right, but we don't know what hidden bonus modes they're going to add and whatnot after you beat the game, like all Resis do.
I don't
play
know.
as Mr. X.
God, play as Wesker.
Retrieve the virus and kill whatever you want.
They're just going to throw Wesker in every game now. Even when he's not relevant to the story. Could you imagine if they
did that with Mr. X? It's just like, oh, instead of Wesker now it's Birkin mode, where you run around as a mutated Birkin just slaughtering soldiers. That's one of those things that in games where they don't tell you anything and they throw it in that like not even the media knows about. Just like an extra prologue chapter where you do get to play as mutated Birkin, you get to murder everybody but Hunk.
It'll
And
just
that's the beginning of the game. You play him.
It'll be like what was that game? Evolve, where like
Oh God,
where you have like
the
4-player,
isometrical shooter versus game. Yeah, it's just like,
four
oh yeah,
players versus the monster.
oh God, it's fucking, it's Operation Raccoon City all over again, except it's an isometric shooter.
Oh yeah, they did kind of do that in Operation Raccoon City, huh? With Nemesis, or was Nemesis playable with a? Was that an AI? I don't know. I never played that DLC.
It was an AI.
Oh,
It was an AI. You just played as Hunk's team, but it's like, could you imagine? It's like they do that, but the only 4-player section is only the prologue chapter, where you go in and Birkin murders everybody, and one player plays as Birkin. And then after that, it just goes to a single-player game, and you're like, what the fuck was that for?
It'd be like playing Dead by Daylight or Friday the 13th, except like one person is Birkin, like you said.
Yeah,
I would actually enjoy it if you got to have a prologue chapter where you played as like Birkin in the lab, not mutated, and you got to play like and see a whole bunch of like of the Umbrella
Stealth
facility
missions.
like working. No, it's not even that. Like, kind of have like a Birkin's normal day where you go into the lab and you do some stuff, and then
paperwork.
you get shot, and then you mutate and you kill all of Hunk's team but him. And that would be the prologue mission. That would be fucking awesome. Like, have like a little bit more expanded gameplay universe going on, where you get to see a little bit of his side.
You know what would be better if they had like a BOW simulator, kind of like The Sims, and you played Birkin. You had to manage the experiments and the paperwork.
It's like
and the
Fallout Shelter,
employees.
but it's all fucking
That's what they'll do.
Oh God! And then you abandon 80% of the Umbrella facility to
No,
rebuild.
you're like every little like room you're making is just like a different BOW, and then you have to like, instead of, you know how you said there was like the monsters coming in, instead it's just like survivors, and see how many of them die and how many of them kill your shit.
What would you do if they did make a Fallout Shelter game, but it's all like you build your own Umbrella corporation? Like, you build the underground lab and manage your scientists, like Fallout Shelter.
I would buy it, but I wouldn't want that.
Well, it would be a free-to-play game, of course, but
It'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's better to have it than not, I guess, if it's free, but I'd just rather see resources go into something different.
He's like, if it's free, that means it's digital.
and if
Well,
it's
there's
digital,
that too.
I ain't getting it.
Even if it's free, I don't
He's
want
like,
it.
I can't put that shit on my shelf.
Shaun's like, it's digital. It's free. I'll wait till it goes on discount. What the fuck does that mean?
They have to pay me to buy it.
Yeah.
Or to download it.
They have to pay you for a free download.
That's reasonable.
That's so unreasonable. It's ridiculous.
I'm supporting their passion project. It's fine.
You're supporting by taking money away from the company so you play a free game?
Yeah.
What?
Well, hey, they wasted that time and that money to develop that game that wasn't necessary, so fuck them.
Just like the movies.
Exactly.
Those
And we
fucking
made a
movies.
circle.
Full circle. Full triangle.
God damn it.
All right, so we got time for one more news item. So Sony finally allows you to change your PSN ID. Kind of.
Oh boy, they're like
Kind of.
15 years late.
So the feature will be open to select users who are part of the PlayStation Preview program and function as sort of like a beta. So your first name change will be free and then cost $10 for further changes or $5 for PS Plus members. The beta will end in November and be available to everyone sometime in early 2019. Sounds simple, right?
Wrong.
What's
Wrong.
the catch?
Yeah, no, it isn't. Not at all.
I heard there was a catch, but I didn't read into it, so I don't know.
So yeah,
It resets your entire account.
Kinda. So here's where it kind of goes to shit. So when you change your ID, you can choose to display your old ID tag alongside the new one so that your friends can know that the new ID is still you. But if you do this, it's permanent. So like your name's gonna always be your old tag and your new tag forever. You can't go back. So, but you don't have to do that. But then you have to rebuild your friend catalog and stuff and tell everybody, hey, change my name and blah, blah, blah. So that's kind of annoying. Like, if you're going to put a feature like that in there, it should be temporary. You know, throw that shit up there so that everybody knows that it's you. Get everybody on board, and then you can get rid of it and you're golden. Why the fuck does it have to be permanent? Doesn't even make any sense.
Could you imagine if that worked for cell phone numbers? Like, I'm changing my numbers now. It's got 14 digits. Call me.
But yeah, so more importantly though, the new ID will not be fully compatible with every game. So that's the big problem. So all games released after April 1st, 2018 will be okay, as well as major AAA titles that are released before that date. So like Grand Theft Auto and shit like that will be fine. But like other lesser known games may encounter issues or errors, whatever the fuck that means. So Sony didn't comment on what that means. They just said issues and errors. So it could be something as simple as like leaderboards not saving your scores, or it could mean that the game doesn't work at all with your profile. Like, that could be anything. So you're allowed to revert to your original ID, so you can do that once. So if you're having problems, you can go back, you can take a step back. And they said it, quote, should fix any glitches. They use the word should, whatever the fuck that means.
Not reassuring.
Yeah, not reassuring at all. So yeah, so if you decide to do this, basically it could break some of your games and fuck up your account.
I can do that myself. Thanks.
Yeah, I can do that without Sony's help. Thank you very much.
Just play Street Fighters. No.
And like, that'd be even more frustrating if you changed your name once and it was free and that's all well and good, and then you decide, oh, I want to change it again, and you spend $10 and then you can't play half your fucking games. I'd be pissed.
And then you go back and you still can't play.
Yeah, and then you revert back and it's worse.
So I paid $10 to lose everything.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see how the beta goes and what kind of problems they encounter with that, but the issue may not be solved. If this thing is as much of a nightmare as it sounds like it could be, they might just pull it. So
not gonna bother.
I hope they fix it. That'd be nice, but I don't have one of those shitty fucking, just those god awful names that you see floating around.
I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Like,
we don't have numbers on our
like
names.
Canoe. Jeez.
Hey, weskershouse.
Hey, it's German. Fuck off.
Wes, is that really, or is that it in PlayStation? Is weskershouse? Or is she fucking with me? Because I don't know your PlayStation name.
No, it's Wesker's house.
Okay.
But I like to say weskershouse.
I'm not talking to any. I mean, I'm talking in the podcast, but I'm not talking to anybody in AIs or Mr. Handy's in game, because my stress test for Fallout 76 just launched, so I'm already in the vault.
It's gonna crash.
Careful, somebody's gonna kick you out.
I'm already leaving.
Yeah.
They don't. The goal of 76 is everybody gets kicked out after 25 years anyway, so.
Well, hopefully you're able to build your shelter so that you can start exiling people to the desert, to the wastelands.
Yeah.
So that they can die. They should have made it so that you had to like eat and drink and stuff like that.
In shelter or this game?
In that game. Like,
well, you still have to. You still have to kind of like, it's kind of like survival mode in the Fallout Hardcore difficulty. So bullets and meds and stuff like actually have weight to them now, so you can only carry so much with you.
Well, I would hope so. That's been a mechanic since forever.
Well, I don't remember ammo being weighty at all in 3 or 4.
I mean, it doesn't. I think it weighs like point something. Like, it's not
0.1.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. We'll go into updates real quick and wrap it up. So we're going into week 3 of the Halloween event. I got a few episodes of Survive This, Resident Evil 7 VR up. Still have Clock Tower Agony and a few other miscellaneous videos going. There's also going to be a Halloween-themed machinima posting this week, and then another one next week, as well as a special horror game-related discussion video next week as well, and a couple other things too. So,
oh boy,
as always, keep an eye out on the channel, see what's going on, see what posts. There's going to be a video every single day. And that's pretty much it for now for updates. Anything you guys got going on right now or that are coming up that you want to mention? Any
No.
Let's Plays or anything special you're doing?
I'll be posting my Forza Let's Play here soon. But that's really about it for new Let's Plays or anything like that for me.
Are you going to be doing any other kinds of videos? Like I know you were doing like that.
I keep trying, but I keep music stuff is getting more and more active now because everything's getting a lot, bigger in terms of, that stuff.
That's good. It's a good reason to not have time.
Right.
But you should make time. Make it happen. How about you, Jess?
I've already got one episode of a new Let's Play I started, and I enjoy the game, so there will be more episodes. Hopefully weekly, if not less than
weekly.
like twice a week or something. I don't know. It all depends how well I can record it.
Cool. Has that been a problem recording it?
It's not the recording that's the problem, but it's uploading shit like video from my PS4 to an external storage so I can transfer it to my computer takes like over an hour per video.
Oh my god.
So when I do like an hour of recording, I have to split it into 4 videos just to get it on my computer, and then I have to edit it. So that's why I kind of did it all in one batch.
Can't you upload that directly to like a server? Like through PlayStation, upload it to a website where you can download it on your computer?
I probably can.
You should look into that and save yourself a shitload of time.
Like as far as I know, I can put it directly on YouTube, but I haven't played around with it too much. Like if I get the chance, I'll sit down and look at what I can actually do on a PS4, because it took me like 6 months until I even knew you could record with the PS4.
Baby steps.
I was like, what does it mean, save video file? And then I look and I'm like, oh my god.
My PS4 can play Blu-rays?
I waited so long to freaking get what are they called? Capture card. And I got like a really shitty one. And the second I found out my PS4 could do that, I threw it in the garbage. I was like, what? Goodbye, capture card.
Yeah, you're probably doing it a way worse way then.
What capture card did you have? I
bought it for like $40 on Amazon.
You need to just get an Elgato and call it a day.
Well, now I don't need it because my PS4 records.
No, you need it. It makes things
No,
way
you need
easier.
it. You're taking the longest, most complicated way around it.
Yeah. It'll save you a lot of time. The quality's better. It's good to have.
You know what? It's free, and yeah.
It's free. It doesn't matter if it puts 10 hours more work into the video or more. It's free.
If I sit there and wait for it, it's a problem. But what I usually do is I just I'll set the upload and I'll go play hockey or I'll go to work or something
or you could film more with your new Elgato.
I can't film that much in one shot. I can't sit down and play the same game for 5 hours.
Thought you were going to say 5 minutes.
Yeah,
I can't play games for more than 5 minutes at a time, okay?
It's impossible. It's like the game wants my attention to play it.
And I just can't.
I just can't invest money to play these games.
I'll remember that next time we stay up till 3 a.m. shooting.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
All right, well, that's pretty much it. That's all we got. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Yee.
Bye-bye.
Bye.